Hi, it's Leisha, and today I'm going to be doing a celebrity inspired look for you. I'm going to be doing pink. I really liked this look that she had on this picture that I found of her, and I kind of tried to do my hair a little bit like her. It's not completely like hers. Hers is done with like mousse and stuff, but I pumped it up for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so first thing is an eyeshadow base. I'm just using Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think this is in, oh, it's in Greed. Next, I'm just going to use my NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk, keeping it on the inner 2/3 of the lid. Just blend out with my finger. The first color I'm going to use is this matte pink. It is from Inglot, and it's very similar to MAC Sushi Flower. And I'm just going to pack it onto the inner 2/3 of the lid. Next, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Smoked palette. I'm going to take this shade right here called Freestyle, same brush, and just go over this color a little bit to neutralize it out. I don't want it to be nearly as pink as it was. Now I'm going to use Rockstar, and this color is just going all along the outer third of the eye, blending it into the pink, and then along the edges. Alright, so this is the part where it gets a little bit difficult because it's really easy to overdo what you need to do as far as the black shape goes. I'm going to take Backdoor and a flat brush. I'm going to mix it a little bit with Freestyle just to lighten it up. And I'm basically going to trace out where I want this color to go since this isn't too dark. And as I go in, I want it to come up and then go down like the edge of the nose. And while you're doing this, make sure that it's even with the other side. It's really important. I'm going to take this brush, which is from the Sigma Performance line. It's for inner corner, but it actually works perfectly for this. And again, with the Smoked palette, I'm going to take, what are you called? Blackout, which is just a matte black. Get on my brush, tap away the extra so it doesn't end up all over my face. And go across that outline. You want that line to be pretty crisp, but not a straight line. You want it to be a little blended out, you can see over here, but still very prominent. What I'm also going to do is to take an angled brush like this with a little bit of that pink shade I used to begin with, and just very lightly in the outer corners go along the edges of the black with this. I noticed she has just a little bit of a pink shade on the outer parts. It's very subtle. Alright, so the most difficult part for me with this was to get a kind of angled out, fading away sweepiness in the outer corner. I kept going way overboard with this, so I'm going to try again with this side to make it not so crazy. It took me quite a while to get that. What I basically started doing was just with a brush that didn't really have much product on it, just kind of started to get the shape. And just pulling out with the colors that I already had so that it already seemed subtle. So once you have a shape that you generally like for the most part, the next thing to make sure is that this inner corner is a lot lighter. You can see I gotta fix that up. So I'm just gonna use, for my Smoked palette, I'm gonna use Kinky. Fill in that inner corner and kind of shape up the black that is coming down the sides. Alright, and now I'm just going to do some eyeliner on the top. I'm going to use my black, what is this called? Black Track Fluid line from MAC. So I'm going to do this for the most of the eye. I'm going to leave the inner corner with some, with a black liquid liner just because it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner and use that for the inner corner. I'm also going to bring it down into the tear duct area and then around. This is just a little bit more precise than if I just did it with a black pencil liner. Alright, so next I'm going to use a black kohl liner. This is from Sleek Makeup. It's called Ooh La La. This is going on the waterline. And it is also going to go, I'm just going to smudge it in between the lashes. I'm going to take a smudging pencil brush and just smudge that out, and then cover it with my blackout shade. I'm going to go over the edges of this with Kinky, which is just a matte beige shade, just so that it looks a little bit smoother. It kind of just blends out the edges just enough so that it looks nice. And lastly, I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply my mascara. And the lashes I'm using this are my Sasha lashes from Faux. All-time favorites. So for the cheeks, Pink has some really, really contoured cheeks going on. So I'm just going to use my Lancome Star Bronzer. This is a matte bronzer. And hers starts like above her ear and just kind of goes down. Very straightforward. And I'm also going to use my Sleek Nude Blush. Looks like that. The lip color she's wearing is a little bit redder than I generally like to do. I'm going to use Urban Decay Super Saturated lip color in Naked and just fill my lips in with that. And then on top of that, I'm just going to use the Lip Junkie in Naked as well. This is giving more gloss than she has in hers. Hers is definitely more, a little bit more red, but I like this better. And then that's all. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.